Triumph, my mates, our travels are at an end. Here will Aeneas build a statelier Troy. Then that which grim Atrides overthrew, Carthage shall vaunt her petty walls no more, for I will grace them with a fairer frame, and clad her in a crystal livery, wherein the day may evermore delight. From golden India Ganges will I fetch, whose wealthy streams may wait upon her towers, and triple wise entrench her round about. The sun from Egypt shall rich odors bring, wherewith his burning beams, like laboring bees that load their thighs with hyblis honey's spoils, shall here unburden their exhaled sweets, and plant our pleasant suburbs with her fumes.
What length or breadth shall this brave town contain?
Not past 4,000 paces at most.
But what shall it be called? Troy as before?
That I have not determined with myself.
Let it be termed Aeneas by your name.
Rather Ascania by your little son.
Nay, I will have it called Anchises, of my old father's name.
Aeneas, stay! Jove's herald bids thee stay.
Whom do I see? Jove's winged messenger? Welcome to Carthage, new erected town.
Why, cousin, stand you building cities here and beautifying the empire of this queen, while Italy is clean out of thy mind, too forgetful of thine own affairs? Why wilt thou so betray thy son's good hap? The King of Gods sent me from highest heaven to sound this angry message in thine ears. Vain man, what monarchy expectest thou here, or with what thought sleepest thou in Libya shore? If that all glory hath forsaken thee, and thou despise the praise of such attempts, yet think upon Ascanius' prophecy, and yon Julius more than 1,000 years, whom I have brought from Ida, where he slept, and bore young Cupid unto Cyprus' isle.
This was my mother that beguiled the queen, and made me take my brother for my son.
No marvel, Dido, though thou be in love, that day to scandalous Cupid in thine arms.
Welcome, sweet child. Where hast thou been this long?
Eating sweet comfits with Queen Dido's maid, whoever sent hath both me in her arms.
Suggestest bear him hence unto our ships, lest Dido spine him, keep him for a pledge.
Spendest thou thy time about this little boy, and givest not care unto the charge I bring? I tell thee, thou must straight to Italy, or else abide the wrath of frowning Jove.
How should I put into the raging deep, who have no sails, no tackling for my ships? What would the gods have me, Deucalion-like, float up and down here ere the billows drive? Though she repaired my fleet and gave me ships, yet she hath ta'en away my oars and masts, and left me neither sail nor stern aboard.
How now, Aeneas? Sad? What means these dumps?
Jarbus, I am clean besides myself. Jove hath heaped on me such a desperate charge, which neither art nor reason may achieve, nor I devise by what means to contrive.
As how, I pray? May I entreat you tell?
With speed he bids me sail to Italy, when as I want both rigging for my fleet and also furniture for these my men.
If that be all, then cheer thy drooping looks, for I will furnish thee with such supplies. Let some of those thy followers go with me, and they shall have what thing they ere so thou needest.
Thanks, good Jarbus, for thy friendly aid. Aeneas and the rest shall wait on thee, whilst I rest thankful for this courtesy. Now will I haste unto Lavinian shore, and raise a new foundation to old Troy. Witness the gods, and witness heaven and earth, how loath I am to leave these Libyan bounds, but that eternal Jupiter commands.
I fear I saw Aeneas' little son led by Aeneas to the Trojan fleet. If it be so, his father means to fly. But here he is. Oh, Dido, try thy wit. Aeneas, wherefore go thy men aboard? Why are thy ships new rigged, or to what end launched from the haven lie they in the road? Pardon me, though I ask. Love makes me ask.
Oh, pardon me if I resolute thee why. Aeneas will not feign with his dear love. I must from hence. This day swift Mercury, when I was laying a platform for these walls, sent from his father Jove, appeared to me, and in his name rebuked me bitterly for lingering here, neglecting Italy.
But yet, Aeneas will not leave his love.
I am commanded by immortal Jove to leave this town and pass to Italy, and therefore must of force.
These words proceed not from Aeneas's heart.
Not from my heart, for I can hardly go, and yet I may not stay. Dido, farewell.
Farewell. Is this the mens for Dido's love? Do Trojans used to quit their lovers thus? Farewell may Dido, so Aeneas stay. I die if my Aeneas say farewell.
Then let me go and never say farewell. Let me go. Farewell, I must from hence.
These words are poison to poor Dido's soul. Speak like my Aeneas, like my love. Why lookest thou towards the sea? The time hath been when Dido's beauty chained thine eyes to her. Am I less fair than when thou sawest me first? Then Aeneas, 'tis for grief of thee. So say they wilt stay in Carthage with my queen, and Dido's beauty will return again. Aeneas, say, how canst thou take thy leave? Wilt thou kiss Dido? Well, thy lips have sworn to stay with Dido. Canst thou take her hand? Thy hand and mine have plighted mutual faith. Therefore, unkind Aeneas, must thou say, then let me go and never say farewell.
O Queen of Carthage, wert thou ugly black, Aeneas could not choose but hold thee dear. Yet must he not gainsay the gods' behest.
The gods? What gods be those that seek my death? Wherein have I offended Jupiter that he should take Aeneas from mine arms? Oh no, the gods weigh not what lovers do. It is Aeneas calls Aeneas hence. And woeful Dido by these blubber cheeks, by this right hand, and by her spousal rights, desires Aeneas to remain with her. Si bene quid de te merui, fuit a tibi quid quam dolce meum, miserere domus labentis, ad ista moro, si quis ad hac precibus locus exumentem.
Desine meque tuus, incedere teque querelis, Italium non sponte secur.
Hast thou forgot how many neighbor kings were up in arms for making thee my love? How Carthage did rebel, Iorbus storm, and all the world calls me a second Helen for being entangled by a stranger's looks. So thou wouldst prove as true as Paris did, would as fair Troy was, Carthage might be sacked, and I be called a second Helena. Had I a son by thee, the grief were less, that I might see Aeneas in his face. Now if thou goest, what canst thou leave behind, but rather will augment than case my woe?
In vain, my love, thou spendest thy fainting breath. If words might move me, I were overcome.
And wilt thou not be moved with Dido's words? Thy mother was no goddess perjured man, or Dardanus the author of thy flock. But thou art sprung from Scythian Caucasus, and tigers of Hyrcania gave thee suck. Oh, foolish Dido, to forbear this long. Wast thou not racked upon this Libyan shore, and camest to Dido like a fisher swain? Repaired not I thy ships, made thee a king, and all thy needy followers noblemen? O serpent that came creeping from the shore, and I for pity harbored in my bosom, wilt thou now slay me with thy venom sting, and hiss at Dido for pursuing thee? Go, go and spare not. Seek out Italy. I hope that that which love forbids me do, the rocks and seagulls will perform at large, and thou shalt perish in the billows' waves. To whom poor Dido doth bequeath revenge, I, traitor, in the waves shall cast thee up where thou and false Achates first set foot, which if it chance I'll give ye burial, and weep upon your lifeless carcass, though thou nor he will pity me a whit. Why starest thou in my face? If thou wilt stay, leap in mine arms, and mine arms are wide open. If not, turn from me, and I'll turn from thee, for though thou hast the heart to say farewell, I have not the power to stay thee. Is he gone? But he'll come again. He cannot go. He loves me too well to serve me so. Yet he that in my sight would not relent will being absent, be obdurate still. By this he got to the waterside, and see the sailors take him by the hand, but he shrinks back, and now remembering me returns amain. Welcome, welcome, my love. But where's Aeneas? Ah, he's gone. He's gone.
What means my sister thus to rave and cry?
Oh, Anna, my Aeneas is aboard and leaving me, and will sail to Italy. Once didst thou go, and he came back again. Now bring him back, and thou shalt be a queen, and I will live a private life with him.
Wicked Aeneas.
Call him not wicked, sister. Speak him fair, and look upon him with a mermaid's eye. Tell him I never vowed at Aulis Gulf the desolation of his native Troy, nor sent 1,000 ships unto the wells, nor ever violated faith to him. Request him gently, Anna, to return. I crave but this, he stay a tide or two, that I may learn to bear it patiently. If he depart thus suddenly, I die. Run, Anna, run, and stay not to answer me.
I go, fair sister. Heavens grant good success.
Oh, Dido, your little son, Aeneas, is gone. He lay with me last night, and in the morning he was stolen from me. I think some fairies have beguiled me.
O cursed hag and false dissembling wretch, thou slayest me with thy harsh and hellish tale. Thou for some petty gift hast let him go. Am I thus deluded of my boy? Away with her to prison presently, traitoress too keen and cursed sorceress.
I know not what you mean by treason. I am as true to you as any one of yours.
Away with her. Suffer her not to speak. My sister comes, I like not her sad looks.
Before I came, Aeneas was aboard, and spying me, hoist up the sails amain. But I cried out, Aeneas, false Aeneas, stay! Then again he wagged his hand, which yet held up, made me suppose he would have heard me speak. Then again they drive into the ocean, which when I viewed, I cried, Aeneas, stay! Dido, fair Dido, wills Aeneas stay? Yet he, whose heart of adamant or flint my tears nor plaints could mollify a whit, then carelessly I rent my hair for grief, which seen to all, though he beheld me not, they gan to move him to redress my ruth, and stay a while to hear what I could say. But he clapped under hatches, sailed away.
Anna, I will follow him.
How can ye go when he hath all your fleet?
I'll frame me wings of wax like Icarus, and o'er his ships will soar unto the sun, that they may melt and I fall in his arms. Or else I'll make a prayer unto the waves, that I may swim to him like Triton's niece. O Anna, fetch Orion's harp, that I may tice a dolphin to the shore and ride upon his back unto my love. Look, sister, look. Lovely Aeneas' ship, see the billows heave him up to heaven, and now down falls the keels into the deep. Oh, sister, take away the rocks. They'll break his ships. Oh, Proteus, Neptune, Jove, save Aeneas, Dido's leafest love. Now he's come on shore, safe without hurt, but see, Arcady wills him put him to sea, and all the sailors merry make for joy, but he, remembering me, shrinks back again. See where he comes. Welcome, my love.
Ah, sister, leave these idle fantasies. Sweet sister, cease. Remember who you are.
Dido I am, unless I be deceived. And must I rave thus for a runagate? Must I make ships for him to sail away? Nothing can bear me to him but a ship, and he hath all my fleet. What shall I do but die in fury of this oversight? I must be the murderer of myself. No, but I am not, yet I will be straight. Anna, be glad now I have found a mean to rid me of these thoughts of lunacy. Not far from hence there is a woman famous for arts, who wild me sacrifice his ticing relics. Go, Anna, bid my servants bring me fire.
How long will Dido mourn a stranger's flight that hath dishonored her, and Carthage both? How long shall I with grief consume my days and reap no guerdon for my truest love?
Jarbus, talk not of Aeneas, let him go. Lay to thy hands and help me make a fire that shall consume all that this stranger left, for I intend a private sacrifice to cure my mind that melts for unkind love.
But afterwards, will Dido grant me love?
Aye, Jarbus. After this is done, none in the world shall have my love but thou. So leave me now, let none approach this place. Now, Dido, with these relics burn thyself, and make Aeneas famous through the world for perjury and slaughter of a queen. Here lie the sword that in the darksome cave he drew and swore by to be true to me. Thou shalt burn first. Thy crime is worse than his. Here lie the garment which I cloaked him in when he first came on shore. Perish thou too. These letters, lines, and perjured papers all shall burn to cinders in this precious flame. And now, ye gods that guide the starry frame and order all things at your high dispose, grant, though the traitors land in Italy, they may still be tormented with unrest. And from mine ashes let a conqueror rise that may revenge this treason to a queen, by plowing up his countries with the sword betwixt this land, and that be never league. Littora littoribus contraria fluctibus undus impressor arma armis pungent ipsi que depotis. Live false Aeneas, truest Dido dies. Sic iuat aversu umbras.
Oh, help, Jarbus! Dido in these flames hath burnt herself! By me, unhappy me!
Cursed Jarbus, die to expiate the grief that tires upon thine inward soul. Dido, I come to thee. I me, Aeneas.
What can my tears or cries prevail me now? Dido is dead. Jarbus slain. Jarbus, my dear love. Oh, sweet Jarbus, Anna's sole delight. What fatal destiny envies me thus, to see my sweet Jarbus slay himself? But Anna now shall honor thee in death, and mix her blood with thine. This shall I do, that gods and men may pity this my death, and rue our ends, senseless of life or breath. Now, sweet Jarbus, stay. I come to thee.